First story I have is the bizarre blue alien job applications.
That is problematic, yes, but also there are blue people.
They were seemingly trying to weed out people who are obnoxious. Photorealistic video generated by AI using Sora, which is OpenAI's newest text-to-video AI generator. Freelance stock video people are going to be out of business soon because you'll just be able to type in this stuff and get exactly the video you want.
There's some copyright implications with that.
Hello, how the tech are you? This is our weekly tech show on Echoplex Media. I am historian Matt. I'm one of the hosts and a co-producer on this show. And I got a couple of stories that are, well, the first one's pretty weird. The second one's normal, but we'll get into that. The first story I have is the bizarre blue alien job applications that are going around. So what's happening is basically there are a bunch of companies hiring service jobs now. They use this bizarre personality quiz that's featuring blue aliens. The quiz was created by a company called Paradox.ai. It seems to have nothing to do with AI, but it's basically like a personality quiz based on the big 5 personality traits, if you know about that. I'm not going to go into it, but you can look it up later. And what it does is basically it's showing these images, and you're supposed to identify with this blue alien named Ash. The quiz then shows pictures of the blue aliens, including Ash, and you are supposed to respond me, meaning that you agree, identify with Ash, or not me, otherwise. The point of using the blue alien seems to be that instead of the real looking people is to allow people of any race to identify with the aliens, because nobody is blue, so everybody should identify with aliens, I guess. I don't know. But my last comment on this is basically personality tests usually don't have a right answer because you're just trying to determine what somebody's personality is. You're trying to determine your own personality based on these traits. And personality is not necessarily a good or a bad thing, but different pluses and minuses for different things. But if your work depends on you having a certain personality, and that personality will mean you have a job or not, then really it does have right or wrong answers. And I think that's a little problematic. What do you guys think?
That is problematic, yes, but also there are blue people. If you take enough colloidal silver, your skin will turn blue.
I don't know if it's the same kind of blue as these blue aliens, but
so
that is true.
The thing that's sort of interesting about this, over the course of working a customer service job, you can cultivate a version of your own personality that is going to fit better with your customer service job. And that's like a skill set that this kind of test cannot possibly test for.
Yeah. I always think that like companies that do this, that require like personality tests or like culture fits, all they're doing is just like weeding out potentially good candidates. They're not weeding out anyone bad. They're only weeding out potentially good candidates. Like bad people will go through. If let's say someone's personality is like extremely obnoxious and offensive, they're not going to answer those kind of questions an obnoxious and offensive way during a personality test that's going to like determine whether you get a job.
Yeah.
And like, I don't even think these personality tests are trying to tell whether someone's like obnoxious and offensive. I think they're just trying to tell like whether you're extroverted or introverted. And like people can have different skill sets, even being extroverted or introverted. So like if a company is saying like, we only want extroverts, then they're going to miss out on like a lot of skill sets from good candidates that don't pass their little test.
It did actually seem like from some of the examples that they showed and from reports of people who have taken this test that they were seemingly trying to weed out people who are obnoxious. I think there was one example where there was an image of like the Ash guy, like taking the last 2 slices of pizza when somebody else wanted some. And he's like, nope, I get the last 2 pizzas. I don't remember what there was like a caption to it. And so it seemed like it was trying to weed out the most obnoxiously self-centered people in that respect, because nobody's going to say that they agree with that, right?
Yep. And honestly, I've had coworkers that were really good workers that were like, that I learned a lot from, who were obnoxious asshats.
They were the last 2 pizza slice taker.
Yeah, absolutely.
It also kind of reminds me of a while ago, I read about some people trying to make tests to determine if somebody was a psychopath or had psychopathic traits before, for getting a job interview or during a job interview. And it like failed miserably because obviously as soon as they start trying to test for psychopathic traits, any psychopaths would just alter their answers to be whatever they think they want to hear. And I feel like something similar is going to happen with this.
Right. You don't bring your whole self to the job interview.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
What a weird thing. I mean, I thought the aliens were cute. They should have just done a sitcom with the aliens.
Yeah. That probably would have been better.
All right, what do you got next, Matt?
Okay, my next one is one that's been going around, so you've probably already heard about this, but photorealistic video generated by AI using Sora, which is OpenAI's newest text-to-video AI generator. So we've had AI video generators for a while, but the Sora is totally a game changer. I'm sure some of you have seen videos of it floating around. It is just extremely good and realistic. For the most part, if you watch these videos, you will not notice anything wrong with them. You have to actually look pretty closely, and then maybe you'll see some stuff. It kind of depends on the video. Some of the videos are still pretty messed up, but a lot of them are very good. Some of them have no problems at all, and some of them, the flaws are very hard to see. It also outputs high resolution 1920 by 1080. I assume that's 1080p resolution video, but it wasn't perfectly clear on that. But most to any other resolution. But anyways, along with that, Sora does not generate sound to go with the video, which is pretty normal for these AI generators because it's kind of an extension of the image generation, just multiple images. But it works really well, and you should check it out. Sora is not yet available to the public. They're still doing testing. What do you guys think? Have you seen the videos?
I've seen the videos, and it's fucking scary how realistic they are. Like, already you can't trust anything online, but now you can't even trust like video footage online.
Right. Well, they didn't show anything doing like deep fake type stuff. I don't know if you'll be able to do that, but it was definitely good video. Like, people were saying like freelance stock video people are going to be out of business soon because you'll just be able to type in this stuff and get exactly the video you want. It's going to be pretty close.
There's some copyright implications with that. If you want to actually own the copyrights of the video that you're putting out, you wouldn't put something that's uncopyrightable into your video. But then again, big companies are run by really stupid people, so maybe they will.
Or if there's another issue, like if you generate the video with this AI generator, as we've seen in other versions with the AI photo generation, it's not copyrightable. But if you take that video and you're editing into a larger work, I think the larger work is still copyrightable, even if somebody can take the specific video. So they still have some protections, if not everything. They may not really care about specific video protection.
And if you're just trying to make a commercial where you're showing this, that, or the other thing, and the point of the commercial is to sell your product, I'm not sure that it matters that much that the particular piece of video that you've used is subject to copyright. Because the point is to get the commercial out there and market your product.
Also, if you have like a voiceover or music over it, that's going to be copyrightable over the video.
Yeah, I definitely think the stock footage industry is going to change. Maybe not go away completely, but certainly going to change.
And I mean, there's still going to be stuff where somebody's going to be like, no, actually, I need video of San Francisco. I just need video of San Francisco.
And of course, people will still take videos because like people enjoy doing that.
It's true.
Literally anyone can go buy a desk, IKEA or Walmart or Amazon or whatever, but like people still make their own desks because it's like an enjoyable thing to do.
That's true. But there will be advantages to this. Like they showed the fake drone footage over a like gold rush town, I think they said. That looked really good, except if you look really closely, a horse disappears. But that's beside the point. It looked really good otherwise. And it would be prohibitively expensive to set something up like that yourself. Like you'd have to set up a whole town with a bunch of people and horses and stuff. And then you could get a drone to fly over it and take video. But
I mean, it would be especially expensive to make a horse disappear.
Yes. That'd be the hardest part.
The videos looked pretty good. I I saw something when I was looking through my show stuff about this, and I was like, oh, well, it's already on the docket.
Yeah. I had to talk about that.
That is How the Tech Are You? Thank you for watching. We do this show every week, and we put it up on YouTube in multiple segments. If you'd like to check out our other media, you can do that on echoplexmedia.com. You can also buy swag at our swag store, eplex.store. Remember to like and subscribe the video, and subscribe to the channel. And another video will be on screen right now.